Hello, it's me, Sparkist, your host, and today we will be reviewing the Mess Toys Black Suit Neighbor, or I guess the symbiote suit or black suit Spider-Man. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now let's take a look at the box first. As you can see here, the black suit Spider-Man symbol, 1 to 12 action figure, black suit neighbor. I guess they can't really use black suit Spider-Man because that will be copyright infringing. And then there's Mess Toys. Here's the side, the back. Sorry, that's my PC. And customers who purchase this must read carefully. I'm a Dragon Ball fan, so I don't read. I'm fairly sure this says we can eat it, but okay. The other side. Here's the top, black suit neighbor, and then here's the bottom. Again, I'm a Dragon Ball fan, so I don't read. So yeah, that's it for the box. Now we'll be moving on to the content. So here are the content. There's a figure which looks absolutely beautiful. You get an extra head sculpt. Also, I apologize if you can hear construction. The upper floor is having obvious constructions if you can hear the noise, but yeah. You also get 2 extra sets of webs and 5 sets of hands. Surprisingly enough, even though this is a Spider-Man figure, you don't get this hand. I'm fairly sure it's because he uses the back of his hand to shoot webs in the comics or in the show. That is why you don't get this hand, the iconic hand, which I think is a missed opportunity. So if I ever get the Kane one, like the Scarlet Spider one, I hope they include the iconic web shooting hand there. Now, as for the back, you get a stand and 2 extra web wings, just like the other CT Toys Revotech 2.0 Spider-Man as well. So yeah, that's it for the content. Now we'll be moving on to the figure. So here he is, black suit Spider-Man. Now let's take a look at his aesthetics first. Now first of all, he is beautifully painted. There are little to no paint chipping. The only paint chipping I can find is the torso right here, if you can see. There's just a tiny bit of paint chipping right there. Other than that, that's okay. Or the side of the spider, you can see here, but that's not noticeable anyway, so I think that's okay. The head looks awesome. That's exactly how black suit Spider-Man would look like. The spider is painted beautifully. There is no shading across the entire figure because he's just supposed to be black. So the arms also the hands also have a white spot painted onto it. This is supposed to be the web shooters for black suit Spider-Man. Now as for the back, same thing. A spider, white spider is painted beautifully, while there's a tiny bit of paint chipping that I think you can fix fairly easy with just a Gundam marker pen. So yeah, that's it for the aesthetics. Now we'll be moving on to the articulations. Now as for the articulations, this guy has a ton of movements. Let's take a look at the head first. He can look up super well. Jesus Christ. As I've said before, he is the throat goat. You can even move his neck a little bit, even though this will be a little bit ugly. You have to push the neck down a little bit. Let's see. There you go. In order for him to look down. Again, excellent range. Head swivels. And then side to side. Perfect. Now as for the ab crunch. Excellent ab crunch. The swivel. Again, excellent. Waist. What can I say other than excellent? Come on now. The arms, 90 degrees. Or more than 90 degrees even. But you can hear how the joints are kind of squeaky. Don't worry, they're not prone to breaking, but they are kind of tight. So if you're planning to pop them off for apply shock oil, please apply hot water. And then the butterfly joints. God damn, look at the range. Again, butterfly joints. Jesus. As for the back, you can move back as well. Yeah, the butterfly. Oops. Yeah, that's the problem I have with this figure. I was going to go through this later, but yeah, this arm pops off a little bit too easy. I'm fairly sure it's just my copy. I haven't watched other reviews yet, but yeah. Don't worry, it's nothing some I guess nail polish or blue tack can fix. Now as for this arm, you get a bicep swivel. Elbow. The hand. Again, excellent articulations. As for the legs, 90 degrees. 5 swivels. Knee joint, excellent knee. Holy crap. And then the feet. Swivels. And the toes. Move down as well. So yeah, I think that's it for the articulations. Oh, okay. Now you see, here are the QC issues. This one, originally, it was stuck. I can't move it at all. But after I apply some hot water and shock oil, they move perfectly fine. Though they do have a possibility in separating, so you gotta be careful on that. Again, they won't break. It's just that the joints are a little bit too tight. But they won't break. So, no worries. This is perfectly playable. So yeah, that's it for the articulations. Now we'll be moving on to the accessories. So here they are, the accessories. Now let's take a look at the extra head sculpt first. There's the head with squinting eyes, or I guess angry Spider-Man. Super simple. Basically, pop the head off, and then pop the head back in, and you get your symbiote angry Spider-Man, or black suit angry Spider-Man. And then for the 5 hands, you get a semi-open hand, or semi-open hands. You get another set of semi-open hands, I guess. I don't know how you call these. And then you get a set of open palms. Beautifully painted. I mean, it's kind of difficult to mess up when you're just painting a square onto the back of the hand. Yeah, you get grippy hands. And then the web shooting hands. Again, for those who don't know, Black Suit Spider-Man shoots webs from the back of his hand because that's how the black suit works. Now, here are the webs. I was gonna say web shooters, but again, super simple. You basically just put the peg into the back peg hole, put the thing into the hole, and you get results. Sex joke, am I right? Yep. It's not loose again. It's there, it's stuck on tight, it's snug. So yeah, you don't have to worry about it falling off. So yeah, that's it for the accessories. Now we'll be moving on to the stand. So here are the stand and the rest of the accessories. This is I assume it's a web wing. However, I am unable to find any holes in the back of his torso. So, which led to me thinking this might not be a web wing, and it could just be a piece of web that you can attach onto his hand, just like that. Yeah, I think it ultimately comes down to this, because you really can't attach this to his back unless you drill a hole, which I wouldn't. But yeah, these two are basically the same pieces. Now as for the stand, this is beautifully painted or printed. You get the Venom symbol or the Symbiote Spider-Man symbol. You also get a hole which you can attach this onto, which I'll show you right now. This thing, you just insert it into the stand, and now it's sturdy. Let's move up a little bit, and then you put this, you insert the peg into the hole, and you spin it for some easier insertion. There you go. Just twist it a little bit, and boom, you get your stand. So yeah, that's it for the accessories. Now we'll be moving on to the conclusion. So that's it for this review, guys. Overall, I give this guy a 9 out of 10, simply because of his price, of his accessories, and his aesthetics. I got this guy for around $18, and $18, you get this much for a stand, a figure, and so many accessories. I think it's completely worth it. It's completely worth your value. The stand is sturdy, the aesthetic looks perfect. Again, you get so many accessories for $18. Now, the one gripe I have with this figure are the joints. You can hear how squeaky it is. I've tried applying shock oil directly onto the joint. It didn't work. If you have a solution, please let me know. Also, if you guys want me to review the Scarlet Spider by Mess Toys, that's supposedly releasing in mid-July, again, let me know, because I'm not sure if I want to review that guy or not, because I'm not the biggest fan of Scarlet Spider. So yeah, that's it for this review, guys. If you like this video and would love to see more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.